Okay, hey guys, I'm gonna do a collection review of IWC today. I'm just looking at the website for the first time. I'm just gonna let you know what I think. I've never owned an IWC watch before. I think I've owned everything. I've owned a lot of watches. Obviously, I have Omegas, Rolex, Seychelles, Ultra, Vacheron, Patek, Audemars Piguet. I've owned an IWC as well. I've owned a Breitling as well. Never owned an IWC. Do I want to own an IWC? I don't know. Well, let's see. Maybe this will change my mind and can pick one up. IWC Da Vinci. I guess this would be like a dressy. Be like their dress watches. I probably wouldn't go for a phonograph, but 40 millimeter. Let's see. What's up with the lugs? The 25 looks a little. The date window looks a little squeezed too. Sorry, no. Sorry, Da Vinci. I don't know how they got to use Da Vinci's name, but I don't think Da Vinci designed those. Of course, the Portuguese, iconic Portuguese. Can't go wrong with a Portuguese, right? I think if I were to own an IWC, it would be a Portuguese. Oh, it's a minute repeater. You see that? That's pretty cool. Wow. Minute repeater. I wanna. 44 millimeter. Yeah, that's nice. I don't know, minute repeater. Okay. I would just go for just a traditional, the classic Portuguese chronograph. Right, that's 40.9 millimeters, very wearable. I don't know what's this one. Classic chronograph, 42 millimeter. This one's cool too, but it looks a lot more expensive. I think just go, hey, guys, if you're gonna go for a Portuguese, just stick to the icon, the original Portuguese. Am I a fan of it? Yes, I am, but then there are just so many other great chronographs, right? There's, would you pick the Portuguese over a Speedmaster? Here's my vintage Speedmaster at white. Or, of course, you have the Rolex Daytona. Right, it's just so, as a chronograph, of course I have my Vacheron Overseas. For chronographs, there's just so many to choose from, right? You've got to have some kind of emotional attachment to the brand IWC to go for the Portuguese. I don't know. Well, maybe I think some people might pick the Portuguese over my Overseas, right? The Overseas is not as iconic as the Portuguese, but I wanted a Vacheron anyway. I like Vacheron more than I like IWC, so I wanted a Vacheron chronograph. The Portuguese, yeah, it's okay. But I'd rather have a Speedmaster or a Daytona, or even a Navitimer. Oh, I wouldn't say that. I say the Navitimer and the Portuguese. It's a toss-up, right? The engineer. Shit, I was an engineer. Got fucking fired though. Anyway, fucking engineers. Engineers are fucking cocky assholes anyway. If you ever know any engineers, they think they rule the world. Engineers are smart people. They really are, right? They are the problem solvers. Sometimes they can be a little too full of themselves, They're all not happy in their jobs anyway. The only kind of recognition an engineer gets is when something fucks up, something goes wrong, and People want to sue their ass. Okay, the engineer. It's alright, it's alright. Integrated bracelet. I guess, you know, I guess if you like the Royal Oak, you like the Nautilus, you like the, to a certain, yeah, the Overseas, right? Luxury sports watch. Right, luxury sports watch. The engineer is okay. It's alright. I guess I go for this one. This one's pretty cool. Nice blue dial. 40 millimeter. That's nice actually. Yeah, it's got a beautiful watch. I like this. I don't know though. For the engineer, would you go for the engineer, or would you rather go as anti-magnetic? All right. Now, so would you go for the IWC engineer, or would you go for the Milgauss? Right. See, that's the problem of IWC. They are not cheap. They are expensive. And, you know, that's why I can't get into IWC, because at those prices, I'd rather go Rolex. That's the problem with it, you know? Beautiful watch, but then, you know, I just can't. I can't pick this over the Rolex. I just can't do it. I just can't. Maybe, you know, maybe that's my fault. Maybe I should just give it a try. Okay. Actually, the lineup I like is this one. It's the Pilot's watch. It's IWC Pilot. I wouldn't go for the chronograph. I'd go for the big Pilot. Is too fucking big. 55 millimeters. Are you kidding? What the hell's 55 millimeters? It's like, my God, 55 millimeters. Are you kidding? You just strap a clock onto your wrist. That is just ridiculous. Top Gun, Spitfire. No, not really. I just go for this one. That's a simple 40 millimeter, very wearable, the Mach 18. 36 millimeter. Huh. Or, you know, maybe you could go for a 36 millimeter, right? That's nice actually. I like that. Alright, Mark 18, it's a good one. Well, what's this one? It's Pilot one. Ooh, 45 millimeters is a little too big. Flyback chronograph. That's cool though. That's cool. Actually, this is pretty cool. What is it? I've never seen this one before. Time Zoner chronograph. Oh, not a fan of that little stub right there. That little arrow thing. Sorry. Not a fan. It doesn't do it for me. Sorry, IWC. The Pilot is the one to go for. Actually, oh, these blue ones. Oh, this is nice. Le Petit Prince. Le Petit Prince. Edition Le Petit Prince. Is it Prince or Prince? Prince. Le Petit Prince. Anyway. That's nice. Actually, go for this one, Le Petit Prince. Right, obviously, it's the small prince. That's nice though. Look, if you're looking for a blue watch, I go for this one. Right. That's just quite a beautiful watch. Pilot's watch. I don't really know as a Pilot's watch, right? Because it's okay. But you see, looking for a Pilot's watch, I don't know. Would you go for that, or would you go for the Rolex GMT? The GMT costs more probably, but yeah, GMT costs more. So, but then I think actually this is probably if I were to go for an IWC watch, I think this would be the one. If I look for a blue watch, like a dress casual watch, dressy casual, you know, this is actually a really nice watch. I like this. So this one, Petit Prince, beautiful. Thumbs up, very nice. Top Gun, not a fan of Tom Cruise. Families, pilot watches, Portofino. Hey, Portofino. Portofino is in Italy, I believe. I wanted to go visit. We went to Cinque Terre. And it was one of the it's not an island, one of the coastal ports. But we didn't manage to do it. Next time, I'll go visit Portofino. Unfortunately, how is this different from the Vinci? DeVille is Omega. Not much different from the Da Vinci. Sorry. No Portofino. What else is there? Aqua Timer. Okay, these are the dive watches. What do we have here? Aqua Timer Perpetual Calendar. I want to say, I mean, they do come up with quite crazy things, but I think I just go for a Expedition Jacques-Yves Cousteau. Alright, that's kind of cool, I guess. Let's see. 42mm, that's not crazy, right? You're a fan of Jacques Cousteau. Alright. I don't know, the bezel just looks a little bit off though. It just looks like the bezel looks like it's been banged up or chipped off the sides. Not. Sorry, right? Okay. Like I said before, you know, would you get a Aqua Timer, or would you go for a Submariner or even a Seamaster, right? Oh, I guess, you know, you might go for this over the Seamaster, but I don't know. No, sorry, the Aqua Timer doesn't do it for me. It doesn't strike an emotional chord, right? I guess that's it, huh? IWC as a brand, am I a fan? No, not really. The ones I really liked were the pilot, the Petit Prince, sorry, the blue Petit Prince. That's pretty cool. The Portuguese chronograph, that's all right too, but you know, I'd much rather have a Speedmaster. I'd much rather have a or a Navi Timer. I'd much rather have. There's so many great chronographs. Right? That's the problem with IWC, is that they're expensive, and I think they cost just as much as a Rolex, but I just don't think they're as good as a Rolex. Right? I guess it's for people who want to be different. You know, these hipsters, right? It's for hipsters. So yeah, I mean, to each their own, right? It's a great brand. IWC is a great brand. I actually really like the vintage manual wine watches. The vintage manual wine. I forgot what the caliber is, but those old IWC International Watch Co. Dress watches, those are really cool, right? The new ones, not really. Okay, anyway, that's my review of the IWC collection. Thank you.